Time's up, Admiral.
Here it comes.
All kids out of the pool for Adult Swim. All kids out.
There we go. All better now. Man, titties are the greatest things on earth.
Hail and howdy, everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Dive, the Double D's, where you, the audience, the chat, the fans are in charge. I can do almost nothing without your direct say-so. I hope everybody's having a good Friday. We made another week. That's 2 weeks. We've been doing this for 2 weeks. That's 10 shows every day. And boy, I'm loving every minute. I am enjoying this. I am enjoying this way more than I thought I would. I thought doing a daily show would be a drag. But honestly, if this is something that was just what my YouTube channel was, I would be okay with it. I would be okay with it. But I am also making videos. If you haven't watched it yet, when we're done here, I just released a brand new video. I know, a video where I'm turned on this screen with the camera over here. You look at me right in the eye. I just released a video on why everybody hates Riri Williams. It's not because she's a black woman. It's because she's a terrible character. So if you want to check that out when we're done here, or if you've come over from watching that video and decided to check out what's going on, thank you for being here. And then later on, go watch that video if you haven't yet. Anyway, all right, it's a good one. I liked it. I was just struck by it because everybody's screaming my racisms. And let's understand really why. Riri Williams is a terrible character. But watch that video for my takes. Anyway, so I hope everybody's having a good Friday. I am ready. I got a good one. I got a good one today. We've got a pre-purchase video from Kratos El Gratos for $20 from yesterday. The video is called... Where is it? Let me get the name right. Classy readings of terrible fan fiction. Knuckles saves Sonics, but really doesn't. It's not very long, so it should be a fun little one. Remember, here are them's rules. Here's them's rules right here for this show. $10 in order to make me do a rant on any topic of your choosing. $15 to have me read any article of your choice, either from the ones we show off or you might have one tucked away. $20 to torture me or make me watch something, whether I like it or not. And $30 to make me review something live on stream, be it a movie or an episode. Cuckles. It's Cuckles. I thought it was just spelled wrong. Cuckles. $30 to make me review something, be it a movie or an episode of television. It's an investment. You got to give me a couple of days. And I believe we're up to date. I believe I've got everything here. I'm not sure. I think I added Kratos's $20 on this one from yesterday. I think I did. I'm not sure. I will have to go back and check. But either way, let me restart it again. We are around $1,171 of total donations for my Day of Doom, my Week of Doom at Disney Star Wars Galaxy Edge. Now, at $1,250, that's the goal this week. We're trying to get to $1,250 this week. $1,250 to $1,300, all things concerning, making me build the shittiest Disney Star Wars lightsaber possible at Galaxy's Edge. At $1,250, we will do that on the Day of Doom. And at $1,300, you guys choose the lightsaber color. So if there's the gayest goddamn color out there, you're gonna you make me put it in there. So that's our goal this week. We're at 171, possibly 191, 1191. It's 1171, possibly 1191. I have to go back and check. I'll go rewatch yesterday's stream and take a look at it. And yeah, Brad brings it up. If we get to $1,400, we build the horrible. There are multiple droids there, but you'll make me build a BB-8 droid. That's what you will do. because it's the worst droid ever created. So that's what we'll do. Anyway, so I had the link, Kratos. I have it. I got it off of the YouTubes. Don't worry, I got it. Don't worry. So there you go, guys. That's where we are now. The goal this week, 1250, possibly 1300, because that completes that little section of it. Anyway, so there we are. Keep contributing to my Day of Doom. It's fun in games. Anyway, so we got a good show for you today. My segment, I have a segment. It's an article off of, well, it's a story, but I've taken the article off of Park Place. So when we go over that, you guys don't get to choose that one because I'm going to talk about it today on why it's such a bad idea. They're doing the Buffy the Vampire revival. It's not a reboot. It's a revival. Rebooting Tales, fresh start. They tried to do a fresh start a long ass time ago, and that failed. This is a revival involving Sarah Michelle Gellar, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. So there we go. All right, so let's get the articles out of the way. Let's put the articles up and see if there's anything you guys want me to react to, and then I will do my article while you guys think about it. And then if you guys haven't chosen an article, we'll do Kratos' video and any other videos that you guys may have suggested. And remember, you can either super chat through YouTube or leave a tip on Stream Elements. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. So hail and howdy, everybody. I have to say hi to everybody. Just realized that. Hail Legatus doing his job. Hail Kratos. Hail Brad and this ginger monstrosity. This ginger monstrosity who betrays me at every turn. Just stabs me in the back whenever he feels like it for his own shits and giggles. All right, so let's go over the articles. We are, as usual, we will start with Variety. And yes, I'm bringing it up. Don't worry. Not a retard this week. All right, so SNL breakout Marcelo Hernandez joins Kevin Hart in Netflix bachelor party comedy 72 Hours. Not interested. Here's a kind of a story of the day. James Earl Jones' Darth Vader returns to Fortnite using AI technology. You're going to see this one across all the different sections here. That one's everywhere. That's a story. And it's honestly, it's a nothing burger. I'll say this now. If you want to hear me talk about it more, you can do it. Yeah, you know, Kel's kind of not wrong because I get all that money. We don't have to go through YouTube. It goes directly to my accounts. Yes, that's a good thing. I don't have to wait for it. It's good. Comedian Mateo Lane on his Al Dente stand-up special, Gayle King using the F slur and why he thinks there's nothing gayer than the Catholic Church. Okay. Kristen Stewart says it's a bullshit fallacy that you need experience to direct. Oh, I kind of think you need some experience to direct a movie. You kind of got to know what a good shot looks like. You kind of got to know how to get an actor to deliver the best possible performance. You got to know how it all comes together. You got to know editing. You got to know how to put this together. So yeah, you got to do need experience. Tom Hollander joins Jean Reno in Tom Edmonds' action thriller The Butler. Sons of the Neon Light director Juno Mock breaks his Hong Kong. I don't care. NWA and Women of Wrestling head to streaming with Roku Fast Channel. Sure. Tomb Raider producer Story Kitchen renews first look TV deal at Amazon MGM Studios. Okay. Let's go back in time a little bit, see what else we got here. Mountain Head trailer sees tech mogul scheme as AI causes ethnic tension globally. What? We literally have the resources to take over the world. I don't even know what I'm saying. Diddy stuff. We don't. I will prefer if we never talk Diddy stuff. Let's not do that. That puts the channel in dangerous territory. Man Called O producer, don't care. Box office, Final Destination Bloodlines made $5.5 million in previews on the Thursday. I never watched the Final Destination movies, not my thing. Indie sausage comedy Denominación de Origin cooks up a historic Chilean box office run. Sure, whatever. Documentarian Mariana Bernard to receive some award. I don't even know who that is. Dave the Jackal Star doing something stupid. Mickey 17 gets max streaming release date. Jed, you gonna go watch it again? Go watch it again. No, Alf, you're gay. Little Sisters review. I don't know what that is. Georgia maintains status as top production hub in the face of industry slowdowns. And Lady Gaga does stupid shit. Who cares about Lady Gaga? Okay, let's go over to Hollywood Reporter. Do standing ovations signal the decline of cinema? Okay. Grey's Anatomy, don't care. Behind Warner Brothers' $125 million arbitration win against Village Roadshow over Matrix Resurrections. Sure. Power Book, we talked about that yesterday. And now we just check TV real quickly. Has Wheel of Time been canceled? No, not yet. Not yet. We'll check film over here as well. Nothing going on at Hollywood Reporter. Hollywood Reporter, if something is going to be talked about, it's usually on the front page. All right, let's check IGN. Final Fantasy's most iconic art is coming to Magic the Gathering. Never spend money on Magic the Gathering. Wizards of the Coast hates you. It hates you if you are a real gamer. It does. It does. This is fine meme. Latest Lego ideas project reached 10,000 supporters. That's kind of funny. All right, more Vader AI and Fortnite. Red Dead Redemption reportedly set for Nintendo Switch by end of 2025. There's a rumored next-gen upgrade patch too. Okay, if you're a Switch guy, gal, and you haven't played Red Dead and you want it, there you go. AI-generated ad breaks are coming to Netflix in 2026. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ghost of Yotei director vows to deliver a respectful representation of Japan on par with Ghost of Tsushima. Well, then maybe you shouldn't have started with a women's samurai. Maybe you shouldn't have started with that and cast a horribly agenda-driven feminazi. Maybe, just maybe. More James Jones family sanctions AI Vader and Fortnite. Oh, no. Oh, I guess there's a combination story now there. Stellar Blade on PC blocked in over 100 countries, and even the developers sound surprised. Okay. Hey, I have it on console. I've had it since it dropped. I'm fine. I have my copy. If I ever want to play it again. Nintendo adds Rare Killer Instinct Gold to Switch Online and for library. And don't count Civ 7 out just yet. Take-Two boss optimistic it will be a very successful title in a day. You know what? F Civ games. F them. They bought into the whole woke agenda, all that shit. They bought into it. They had they basically took out real leaders and replaced them with social justice icons. Or actual historical people that were converted into social justice icons. So F Take-Two, F Civilization. Civilization peaked with Civ 4. It peaked there. Everything since then has been shit. Quote me on that. Metal Gear creator Hideo Kojima says he left his staff a USB stick of ideas after he dies, kind of like a will. Does Kojima think he's got his days numbered or something? I mean, okay. Marathon developer Bungie once again confirms it used unauthorized art from uncredited artists. Well, I guess they're in trouble. Epic says Apple has blocked Fortnite's return to the U.S. App Store. That's who, honestly, okay. Who's playing Fortnite on a goddamn tablet on the iOS? Nobody's playing Fortnite on the iOS. They're playing it on PC or console. Shut the hell up. Nobody cares. That's a nothing story. Nintendo just dropped a bunch of Switch 1 games that are getting free performance upgrades on Switch 2. Rambo getting an origin movie from director of Sisu. No! We have his origin. First Blood. That's his origin. We don't need to see Rambo in Vietnam. That is retarded. That is just dumb. All right, let's check out Kotaku. How to defeat Noble Assassin's Creed, the Noble Assassin's Creed Shadow. Nobody cares. More Vader AI stuff. Police arrest found. We did that yesterday. We saw that yesterday. We saw that one yesterday. Anything else? We saw that. Pokemon Teacher Turn, a Team Rocket is a triumph, if you say so. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't care about the Nintendo Switch price. I'm scrolling here, you stupid website. 11 Nintendo games are getting free upgrades. We just talked about that. Contract and Cure Vampirism and Oblivion Remastered for the ultimate. No, don't care about Oblivion Remastered. PlayStation's Fair Games reportedly delayed as studio head leaves. Sure, never heard of it. Don't care. Switch America president won't commit to Switch staying at $450 launch. Ooh, that's a bad look. It's a bad look. It's already created controversy, and I still say it's not a controversy because if it's a PS4 strength console, that's the cost of a PS4 back in the day, $450. So it's not a controversy. But if you say you're going to raise the price and blame tariffs, well, you're full of shit. GTA 6 needed more time to achieve vision with no limits and probably won't be delayed again. They say that. The marathon artist thing. Minecraft soon let you craft saddles 15 years after they were added to the game. Sure. Put down some roots in Cyrodiil. Okay, don't care about Oblivion Remastered. Oh, looking at that, not looking at that. We're playing Expedition 33. All right, enough of that. That's everything from now. Okay. All right, Mary Sue. Deidre Mayo got exactly what she deserved in Andor discussions nobody cares about. The Americana trailer shows Sydney Sweeney, Halsey, and more into a black market mess. Well, we like Sydney Sweeney because she's got great tits. Sarah Michelle Gellar, Buffy revival, not reboot. We'll be talking about that on my own in a few moments. Walmart Lewis Pullman. No, I don't care about Nepo babies in anything. Don't care about Amy Poehler. Mission Impossible, and that's from yesterday. Okay, so that's that. Park Place. Jimmy Kimmel likely to leave ABC and Disney in 2026 ahead of midterm elections as ratings continue to fall. Wow, what a surprise. Nobody watches late night. Well, okay, Kel calling me out on that. Really? I'm sorry. I'm going to say, I don't understand people playing shooters on their freaking mobile devices. I don't get that. I got a little thing. I'm moving around my thing on the phone. I don't get that. Be a man. Be a gamer. Play on your PC or your console. It's retarded. Stupid. Play games on real things. It's kids. Well, kids are retarded today. Kids are retarded. Kids have too much when I was a kid, I had to actually play. I wasn't just handed a tablet or phone to go. You had to actually do shit. This is why kids are retarded. This is why they're dumber than they used to be. IQs are dropping. Oh, but Adam, they're learning to use technology. No, they're not doing anything. They're not really using their brains. They're not being creative. They're sitting there playing with their phones or their tablets or watching stupid shit. I had to learn to read, damn it. Read books. All right, Daredevil was a flop. We already know this. Ironheart dislike ratio continues to skyrocket. I sort of talked about that. Go watch my video. Lois Lane actress Rachel Brosnahan never said Superman is not for everyone. Fan war ignited by a viral fake quote. Listen, if I'm going to trash James Gunn Superman, I'm going to trash it for the real shit I see, not for made up shit. And she's got great boobs. Sacha Baron Cohen is in Mephisto. Is Mephisto in Ironheart? That would be wild if they have actually put Mephisto in Ironheart, of all things. That's because everybody's raising their kids to be stupid. We're talking about a generation of parents who didn't want to actually raise their kids and wanted a tablet to raise their kids. At least that's my thought. All right. Oh, what see this one? Rebel Moon 3 canceled. I actually read this article. They had up to 7 movies planned, and it's done. It's done. All right, and we think we saw this one. We saw these yesterday. Ubisoft crashing. Okay, so Niche Gamer really has nothing of interest. Nothing we ever talked about. Okay, so there are the article, guys. Oops, did it again. Hey, I don't want to do that every time. Let me check. Oh, damn. Over on Stream Elements, El Grados for $100 and says, this is for you to watch the other 5 in that classy readings playlist and choose your favorite one to show Gal and make her head explode. Well, it looks like we're watching that entire playlist. Thank you, Kratos, for 100. And that means, if my math is correct, we'll leave it at this current one right here. We'll leave it that. So that puts us at $1,271, which means We are building the shitty lightsaber on my day of doom. We're building the fake shitty lightsaber. That means right now, that means for $29 more, you guys get to choose the color. There you go. We're doing it. We're doing it. There we go. All right, guys. All right. Thank you, Kratos. And we will. So we got our videos for this now. We got videos. You're not banned. You're a liar. You are not banned, young lady. You are here talking, and I don't unban you. Dom isn't banned either. I don't think Dom's even here today right now. I haven't seen Dom. Yeah, I haven't seen Dom. Dom's not here. Dom's not banned. Dom H the Patriot. I wouldn't ban a Patriot. Don't you? Oh, all right, listen. Stop feeding her delusions. Stop it. I demand you stop it. Okay. So we got the videos. I'll give you guys a chance to think on an article while I do my article. Here's my segment today. So we learned this is from last week, but now we have more news on. We learned last week that Amazon, I believe it's Amazon, is going to be reviving, not a reboot, reviving Sarah Michelle Gellar and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's going to be an older Buffy and all this stuff. But there are now some caveats, and let's read the article, and I'm going to comment about what I know they're going to say as we get there. So let's read. A new Slayer has been chosen for the Buffy. It's a revival. Get it right. It's not a reboot. Reboot means fresh restart. It's the same with talking remaster versus remake. Understand the definition of the words you're using. Reboot means a fresh start. Fresh start. New cast, new story, new versions of characters and stories you may have known and loved in the past. Revival means picking up where you left off, bringing back original cast, original characters, original versions. This is a revival, not a reboot. So that's why bringing back Sarah Michelle Gellar makes it a revival, because she says, I'm still Buffy. I'm just older. We'll get into that some more. But here's what makes this story the next page of the story. They've chosen the next new Slayer, which kind of doesn't make sense, because this is where this is dumb. Well, let's read this. Ryan Kira Armstrong, best known for being in none of these things, just in the failure that was Skeleton Crew. She played Girl Boss Fern. She was Girl Boss Fern in Skeleton Crew. Now, she's not a terrible young actress. All the little actors in that thing did fine. I didn't complain about her or anything. Her character sucked. Her dialogue was shit. Her story was shit. But she's a fine little actress. But she's only like, I think, 11 or 12 at this point. So casting her to be a Slayer is a little odd to me. Little young. It's a little young to be a Slayer. Little young. Especially in a show where, let's be honest, high-octane action, little sexuality. Oh, wait, Adam may have stumbled into why they cast her in this. Bunch of PDF files in Hollywood. She's officially been cast as the lead in the upcoming Buffy the Vampire Slayer revival. It's on Hulu. Sorry, I thought it was on Amazon. It's on Hulu. I apologize. She'll star opposite Sarah Michelle Gellar, who returns as the iconic Buffy Summers and now serves as an executive producer on the project. There she is, Girl Boss Fern. And it also marks a major step forward for Disney's next big franchise revival. So this makes it official. It's a Disney bastardization. And they notice what they did? They picked it from an in-house known quantity. They know that she's a safe bet, and as they groom her as a Disney kid, she's going to do everything they say. She will never buck the mouse. The untitled pilot, described as the next chapter in the Buffyverse, comes from 20th Century Television. Remember, it used to be called 20th Century Fox, and they murdered that in its bed when they paid $72 billion for Fox, and Searchlight TV, both under Disney banner, and is being helmed by Oscar-winning director Chloe Zhao. Remember Chloe Zhao, who directed The Eternals into $200 million loss for Disney? Yes, let's hand Chloe Zhao, who couldn't direct her way out of a paper bag when it comes to genre. Let's give her another thing. Let's give her the reins to a beloved franchise. Because it gets worse. Because now, passing the torch, Gellar praises Armstrong's audition. Sarah Michelle Gellar, who once said she couldn't envision Buffy returning out of compromising original legacy. No, she said that when they tried to cast a little black girl and do a true reboot. And she wasn't involved. That's when she said that. Now that she's involved, she's happy to get a payday. She's happy to get a payday because we sure know Freddie Prinze Gellar, he ain't bringing in the money. He relies on her for his livings. He doesn't bring any cash in. She's the breadwinner in the house. So of course she gets the payday. She needs it. She got to support a dead weight husband. In a statement released with the casting announcement, Gellar, he praised on Armstrong's audition. I don't care about any of this. None of this matters. Let's get to the true part right now. Let's get to the true story. Disney's Buffy, a new Slayer, a new era, but at what cost? While the casting announcement has generated buzz, it also reinforces concern that followed the reboot since it was first announced. This is Buffy without Joss Whedon. And this is the true heart of why this will fail. Joss Whedon is one of the worst men ever. He's a piece of shit. He's a male feminist. But you know what? He's also a creative genius. He also gets it. Great director, great writer. You cannot have Buffy without Joss Whedon. You cannot have the writing that made it quirky, fun, and beloved to this day without Joss Whedon. You cannot have the story arcs without Joss Whedon. He had a vision and he put it down and he made it fun and entertaining. You cannot have Joss Whedon writing without Joss Whedon. And that is the problem here. Chloe Zhao and whatever writing room of retards they put in place will not be able to fill the shoes of Joss Whedon. That is why this show will fail. It is doomed to fail because the man who created it has been blacklisted from Hollywood because he dared to speak out against something. He dared to step out of line with one thing. He tried to be a not me too. They lined up in order to, and listen, I would do things all day long to Charisma Carpenter, but they me too'd him without any real reason. They just did it because they were angry at him. And yeah, I'm defending Joss Whedon because in the end, there was never anything proven that he did anything wrong. So he was forced out because he was mean to people. Joss Whedon is the man who created Buffy, created Angel, created Firefly, created other things. He knows what he's doing. Without him, you're screwed. So this show will fail. It is going to fail because they care more about agenda. They care more about getting the perfect little girl, the perfect producer, and the perfect showrunner director in Chloe Zhao. Let's forget also they have a very distinct possibility of pissing off the old school fan base, the old school Buffy fan base, for simple fact. When Buffy ended and Angel ended on television, they continued on in comics, which are considered canon. They are considered canon. And people, love it or hate it, continue to go with it. And when they're talking about right here that they're casting Girl Boss Fern as the lead, I feel like everybody involved in this project has forgotten that at the end of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, when they took the glaive that they had, and not my glaive, a standard glaive, Glave, not Glaive, and they sucked all the magic out of it, that they triggered every possible Slayer in the world into awakening. So Buffy has had an army of Slayers at her back when the show ended. Why do we have to choose a child to be the main Slayer of the show? The new lead, the handing's over. Why are we doing that? Why aren't we picking an adult Slayer? Or at least someone in their college years. Maybe someone who's having trouble being a Slayer in Buffy's Slayer army. Are they even going to acknowledge that? I mean, just that feels like a problem to me. Why are we going so young? PDF files. That's why we're going so young. I don't care how good little actress she is. It doesn't make sense to have your lead be a 12-year-old when you have an army of Slayers in their 20s and 30s. It doesn't make sense. The show's going to bomb. It's another Disney bastardization on the way. I'm not going to watch it unless somebody makes me. I don't want to. I haven't. Listen, I watched Buffy, all of Buffy and all of Angel on repeat for years in the 2000s when they all hit syndication. I watched them over and over again for years. I'm Buffy'd and Angeled out. And actually, I'll say this: I liked Angel better. I thought Angel was a better show in the end. But I've had enough. I don't need any more. I'm out. So good luck, Disney Hulu. You're screwed. All right, there we go. Okay, so there's that. Well, I mean, let me see what you guys are talking about here while I was ranting and raving. Let me check Stream Elements again. Oh, we got another $10 tip on Stream Elements. The Atom will now speak. I am the Atom. The Atom for $10. After thinking about it, yes, I have banned Dom. You are going to come in my comments and waste my time with that video? You are done. And let that be warning to all. You make me watch a video I don't like, you're banned. All right, so that is you have heard from the Atom, who stands atop his tower looking down on you. Now before I forget, let me update the total again. That puts us at actually delete that. That puts us at, I believe, I deleted it by accident there. That puts us at 1,281. 1281 for $18 more. $19 more. Sorry, $19 more. And you guys get to choose the lightsaber crystal color. All right, so what were you guys talking about here? What do you mean I need thicker glasses to read? My eyes are deteriorating at a very slow pace, Ariel, for your information. I only need to get glasses changed like every 4 to 5 years. Frankly, I'm overdue by a year, but it's not that bad. It only gets, when I'm reading subtitles, I only get a little bit of ghosting behind the subtitles when I'm reading. So, no, I don't need new glasses. I'm fine. Glasses are expensive, man. Lenses are freaking expensive. Man, that shit's terrible. And I mean, I'm gonna have to keep these frames. I'm not buying new frames right now. And I have a second pair, my backup pair, which has a scratch on like right here, because I hung it on the wall and then it fell down and it scraped against the wall and it got scratches on it. So I don't need new glasses. I'm fine. Sarah Michelle cares how Christy Swanson is. They're both Buffy. And hey, listen. Back in the day, I had a thing for Christy Swanson back in the day. And then she did Playboy, and that was cool. That was cool. Legatus, you're not wrong. SMG really is only Buffy. She's tried to be other things. She was Daphne for a little while for Scooby-Doo, but that's like a side thing. She is Buffy. I mean, I know, I think it was last year, she did that werewolf show that got canceled. She tried to do a werewolf show. She tried to do a sitcom with Robin Williams before he left us. And that was on CBS. It was about an ad agency. She started that with him. But I don't remember if that got canceled before or after he left us. I don't remember. But that didn't make it either. Let's see. The Atom is nothing but a contrarian because he just likes hating things. All right. Let's remember. Your idea of the Atom was born out of me telling you about dreaming, flying around, and looking for boobs. How is that born out of hating things? If anything, the Atom is searching for boobs. That's his mission. Ariel twisting lore again. Yeah. The Eternals was an epic success. People were saved. No, Dom has been. Nobody banned Dom for me not liking that particular brand of cartoons yesterday. These are lies. These are slander. All of it lies and slander. All of it. Well, you're not wrong because they turned her into an ass kicker. In that they turned her into an ass kicker. So they made her a fighter instead of the damsel in distress or the klutz or whatever. So. Yeah, okay. So it looks like nobody's interested in today's batch of articles outside of my little bit there. So that means it's time to watch videos as paid for. Oh, wait, I got one more thing. I do have one more thing. I want to know this. This is a sad thing right here. This is a sad thing. So apparently, veteran character actor Joe Don Baker has passed away at 89. I love Joe Don Baker. Was great actor. Always enjoyed him in everything he was in. And of course, they're noting here because of his James Bond roles. This is from Living Daylights, where he played Brad Whitaker, an arms dealer. He was like the villain, sort of pulling the strings, and he was the final confrontation for Dalton's Bond at the end of the movie. But then he did come back and played the Jack Wade, the CIA agent for Brosnan's for the rest of Brosnan's run. For all of that. So R.I.P. Joe Don Baker. You were always a fun actor, always enjoyed stuff he was in. And he's a classic actor. Never knew a damn thing about him. Never knew nothing. Went out, did a job, provided entertainment and fun for audiences. So just wanted to put that out there. Go watch a Joe Don Baker. Go watch a Joe Don Baker movie. Go watch one. I just watched Living Daylights a couple weeks ago. So I'm good. I've done my job. Go watch GoldenEye. Go watch GoldenEye. Did he do video games? I don't know if he did video games. I don't know. I think that's like maybe outside his thing. I don't know if he was a voice actor in games. I don't know. But go watch a Joe Don Baker movie. He's a lot of stuff. Had a really great career. Beloved character actor, Joe Don Baker. Okay, so now without further ado, we're gonna do all of this. So we're gonna start with this first one here, the first one, and then we'll go to the playlist and watch them all, because El Grados has purchased this time for $100, $120 in total, $120 in total. So here we go. Let's full screen it and let's begin. I don't have no ideas what these are. It's something I've never seen. And Kratos seems to understand what'll make me laugh, so I have a good feeling of this. Let's go. Okay, here we go.
And now, Pico presents classy readings of terrible fan fiction. Cuckles save Sonic.
It is Cuckles. I find that. I wanted to say Nuggles, but Cuckles.
But Early doesn't. Cuckles was reading a book about fish when Tails comes in.
Oh my god! Reading a book. So it's gonna just be all the writing on the screen. It is. Oh Lord.
Screen. Help Sonic's on trouble. I air reads now. Mabe ladder.
Now I ask the question. It sounds like somebody whose English is not their first language, and they tried to write this, or they're retarded.
Pulse Cuckles. I don't know how salve him, cause I can't run right, because I don't know how to tie shaws. All right, but you owes me then, said Kukles.
What's going on here? He won't go save Sonic because he can't tie his shaws?
They run really fastly up to where Sonic falls down in hole.
Yeah, this has to be done intentionally. No one is this retarded. Nobody's this retarded. Except maybe Dermy.
Icon climbed down to help, said Cuckles. Okay, said Tails. Koozles go down.
Koozles. I thought it was Cuckles.
He sees Roosh the Bat goes down too.
Oh, that could be taken so many ways. That could be taken in so many ways.
What happened, Tails am too dumb to know, said Koozles. Shadoe and Sonic wear feet.
Shadoe and Sonic were fetus. Here's the thing. If we need a transcript of something like this and make Dermy read it. Let's get a transcript of this stuff and make Dermy read it and see what happens. That sounds like a fun adventure on Ballbusters, doesn't it? Right. IR is a phrase. I am Weasel. I never liked that show.
Taste. They feel because they no see the hole. But who cares about them? Let's go make high babies and play together.
I told you it was going to be porn. Knuckles and Rouge are going to Cuckles and Rouge. Cuckles and Rouge. They're going to have make babies play together.
Okay, said Cockles. So they goes off and has babies bait chidnas.
It's not real. That's not even a word. Bait chidnas. That's not even a word.
Sonic and Shadow had to survive living off each other's warmth until the crocodile, I forgets he name, but you know who IR talks about, and Charms the B came to save them.
What?
Then they lived together, his an house, by the beach.
Bat echidnas. Is that what that was supposed to be? Bat echidnas? Jeez.
Fiend.
It says fiend, right?
Join us next time.
All right, all right, so let's remove this for a second. And now let me bring up the playlist. Let me go to their thing and bring up their playlist. This is by Patty. So if you enjoyed this, the channel's name is Patty. And go subscribe to Patty. We thank you, Patty, for providing us with this entertainment. All right, so now let me look. So I'm looking for I'm looking at the playlist right now. Classy readings, terrible. Here we go. Classy readings. All right, so I guess all right, so we're now going from the beginning of the playlist, and when we get to the Sonic and when we get to the Cuckles one, we'll skip over that, and we'll then we'll skip over that because that one's towards the end. So here we go. Here's the next one. Okay. All right, here we go. Classy readings of terrible fan fiction. This one's 3 minutes.
Pico presents Classy Readings of Terrible Fan Fiction. The Lust Star.
All right, I have no idea what this is.
Gwar. You'll never defeat.
Gwar! I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's okay. It's a Mario thing. I see Bowser. It's a Mario thing. Okay.
Defeat me, Mario. You'll never beat me, Mario. Not in 10 million years. Bowser roared at the top of his lungs. So longy, Bowser. Mario grabbed Bowser's tail and throwed him into the spike ball. It exploded with a loud boom and Bowser was thrown to his knees.
Was.
He looked up and Mario stand above him with his shoe ready to crush Bowser's skull in. This was...
I'm actually picturing that. That's not very Mario-y.
Was it Bowser had lost for good. There was no hope. Crack! Mario stomped Bowser's head off. Hoo-hoo! Mario grabbed a wing cap from the Power Star and flew to Peach's castle.
Uh-oh.
He met Peach.
Uh-oh, here comes the porn.
On the castle bridge. Thank you for saving me. I've baked a cake for Mario. They all smile. Then Peach whispered into Mario's ear. Come to my kettle. I have something to show you.
Come to my kettle? Wait, come to my kettle? Does she mean castle? Does it mean castle? Okay.
Peach and Mario went into Peach's bedroom. Peach showed Mario a shiny star object.
Oh.
Mario, this is the 121st Power Star. It is so big that 2 people must hold it to activate its power.
Well, there's a penis joke in there somewhere, I'm sure.
Mario, I want to activate the 121 star's power with you. They both touched the star at the same time, and it glowed and stopped glowing. Mario and Peach look at each other with love gazes. The star they triggered was the fable
Lust Star.
that makes 2 people who touch it want to have sex with each other. Oh, Mario, you sexy bitch. Peach growled with love and lust at Mario, who was naked and having sex with Peach.
Oh, it's just so wrong.
Then a toad walked into the room and Peach said, "Fuck you," and stabbed the toad in the heart with her high heel.
What? How do we go from sex to killing Toad? What's going on here? This is twisted. Are they gonna keep having sex in Toad blood?
3 days later. "Oh, Mario, we had a lot of sex. I think it was 3 days, thank you, Mario, but I'm afraid the lust star has wore off and I have the Mushroom Kingdom to rule, don't I?" Peach said to Mario sweetly. Mario said, "Here we go," and went back to the pipe house.
Here we go.
Luigi,
I think we're already gooed. I think we're past that point in the story.
he wouldn't believe what Mario was about to tell him. Fiend. Join us next time for another classy reading of terrible fan fiction.
Yeah, you're right, Alf. She wanted Mario's mushroom. She got it.
Then a toad walked into the room and Peach said, "Fuck you," and stabbed the toad in the heart. And now, Pico presents
the Kong's Banana Horde. Oh no! I think you're right. Every one of these ends in porn.
classy readings of terrible fan fiction. In Kong's Banana Horde. In the Donkey Kong Banana Horde cave, Donkey Kong was working out and eating bananas from his banana horde. Tiny Kong and Chunky Kong were there too, eating.
I guess they mean Diddy Kong, and I don't know what Chunky Kong is. They were two eating bananas.
Bananas.
Oh no! Wait. So there, Diddy is there. Then who's Tiny Kong and Chunky? I don't know.
Diddy were there too. Donkey Kong was doing push-ups, and suddenly he accidentally worked too hard and let loose a fart.
Okay. Are we getting porn and poop jokes? I don't know.
"Ew, that is so gross," said Tiny Kong, Chunky, and Diddy Kongs laughed because they thought it was pretty funny. Chunky Kong said, "Oh yeah, well," and suddenly let out a huge fart. Tiny jumped away from Chunky. Nad said, "Ew, Chunky, that is so gross. I'm leave again because you guys are too gross." Diddy was lassoing at them so hard that he was pounding the ground with his monkey paws. Suddenly,
All right, somebody better throw some shit here in a second. There better be shit tossing if these are monkeys and farting and poop.
Cranky walked into the Banana Howard cave and smelled the farts and said, "What are you young whippersnappers doing in here?" And when he smelled the farts, he laughed and let out a greasy fart that sounded so gross. Tiny ran crying from the cave, and then the other three Kong did too, because the fart was the grossest smelling fart they had ever smelled.
I'm sorry. It doesn't matter how old you are. Farts are funny. Farts are funny. And if you say otherwise, you have no soul.
Cranky eyed the rest of the banana horrid in peace. Fiend. Join us next time for another classy reading of terrible fan fiction.
Well, Kel, that's part of the caveat here. I'm supposed to choose the worst one, and we're gonna do it tonight on Ballbusters and make Gal look at it. That's part of the instructions I am following for this presentation today. So I'm gonna choose the one I think Gal will hate the most when we're done here, and I will save it for Ballbusters tonight. Okay, rather explicit. Mario the Super Pimp. All right, for 1 minute 46 seconds, they're gonna have to get right to it. That's a point. That's a good point, Legatus. I have to choose one that is well, they're all horrible spelling, but it's that, and I have to choose like the dumbest story. I think too, the dumbest one that will make her go, "Oh, what's going on here?" All right, so here we go. Here we go.
And now, Pico presents classy readings of terrible fan fiction. Mario the Super Pimp. One day in the Mushroom Kingdom, Mario was pimping as usual when Bowser took his #1 prostitute, Peach.
Okay, already we're not choosing this one for Gal because the spelling is normal. The spelling is normal. This one looks like it'd be straight up porn.
Oh no, Mamma Mia, ballsack in my
Ball sack. How do we get the ball sack in my mouth?
mouth. A turtle wandered over. Hey, fat Italian bitch, down here. Oh, Mamma Mia. Shut the fuck up and listen, you fat shithead. I can get your hoe back. I'm listening, said Mario as he took his hand out of his butthole and licked it.
God, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. There's no reason for that.
Give me all your money and your house and no one gets hurt. Okay, said Mario like a dumbass and handed over everything he ever had. Now when do I get my whore back? Never, you dumb shit, I just robbed your ass blind. Shit, titty, ass, fuck, bitch, dick, motherfuck, Mario exclaimed, as he went on to live the rest of his life as a stoned, homeless, deadbeat father to his other prostitute, Daisies, who is married to his brother. Children. The fucking end. Join us next time.
Wow. That was graphically strange and disgusting.
Time for another classy reading of terrible fan fiction. And now.
All right, we already did this one, so I will skip to the next one. Okay.
And
Megan Man 2.0 Robot Wars.
now, Pico presents classy readings of terrible fan fiction. Megan Man 2.0 Robot Wars. Apocalypse. It was 17 years after the...
Oh, wow. Well, I thought I had to do the dramatic reading. Well, I don't know. Collaboration, maybe? I don't know.
blow up of Megan Man. Dr. Light stand at the destruction. The city was fire and broke all the buildings as they crumbled to the ground and shook it. But he was not surprised. This was the work of the evil Dr. Wily. He knew he must invent Megan Man again to save the world from Wily's fire. But he lost the instructions, so he made Megan Man 2.0 to retrieve them. The Sand Ruins. Megan Man 2.0 wandered the desert. Him radar beeped as sand beat him ninja armor.
Ninja armor. I think some of the best things is when these make 0 sense. That's kind of the best, when it's like makes 0 sense.
He was close. Too close. There he saw it, in the hot desert sun. The instructions. But it was just a montage. Surprise attack.
It's funny. I think the dessert one is obviously a word. That's a common misspell where people will misspell desert and dessert. But when you use the wrong word, like instead of mirage and montage, it suddenly brings a whole new connotation to what it's saying. So now I'm seeing like a montage of surprise attacks instead of a mirage and an attack.
Dr. Wily grinned angrily at Megan Man 2.0. Waha, as he laughs. You are looking for these? and he holds up to blueprints from his robot Dinosaur. Enough plaque, said Megan Man 2.0. I will kill you with a gun. And Megan Man 2.0 used his laser gun to blast a energy fire and kill Dr. Wily. A new day has come. At the base, Dr. Light was happy get his blueprints. Now I can make Megan
But he
Man
already
to
killed
kill
him.
Dr. Wily once and for all.
But Megan Man 2 already did.
But he was sad. We have no more use for you no more. Sorry, Megan Man 2.0.
But Megan Man 2.0 already killed Dr. Wily with his energy laser beam.
And Megan Man 2.0 was turned off. Fiend. Join us next time for another classy reading of terrible fanfiction. And now,
Okay, Sonic and Tails throw ball.
Pico presents classy readings of terrible fanfiction. Sonic and Tails Throw Ball, a short story by Youngtown. Sonic works at Arby's.
Arby's. All right, take it easy, Alf. See you later.
There was a day at Green Hill Planet where Sonic and Tails were playing a
You mean Mobius?
game of ball throwing. Catch this, laughed Sonic. Ha, okay, Tails laughed too. Except Sonic threw the ball way too far, and it went over Tails' head and was missing. Well, said Sonic, you're an idiot for not catching the ball. Tails was upset. Sonic, I tried my hardest. Forgive me, please. No, Tails. Sonic was being a prick, is what he was doing. Tails began to cry, and all Sonic did was laugh and laugh until the sun set on Green Hill Planet.
Is it bad that all I'm thinking about is the Sonic fanfic from yesterday when I'm listening to this? I'm thinking about that one and Sonic's sweaty, itchy balls, and it's all I'm thinking about.
Gee, Sonic, exclaimed Tails. You sure have been laughing for a long time. Sonic pulled a gun and pointed it at Tails. Go! Sonic was nervous and scared even though he had the gun. Get the ball, Tails, or we'll have to start calling you Tail because I'll shoot the other ones off.
Okay, this shit's getting dark. This is dark, dude.
He was threatened, Tails, to death. Tails began to throw up, and he threw up so much he drowned in his throw up.
What?
Sonic took off his mask, and it was actually Shadow the Hedgehog who tricked Tails. The end.
This is dark.
Join us next time for another classy reading of terrible fanfiction.
This is dark. That was dark one. That I feel. Oh, that's it. All right. I think I know which one I'm going to use. It's going to be one of those first two, which has the oodles of spelling errors and grammatical mistakes that will probably make Gal just go into fits. Should go into fits. I should say it. She was saying fiend. Maybe today we will. And he never made one again. That was it. All right, then. If we've got no more videos and no more articles, no rants, no nothing, no suggestions, this and that, nothing else you guys want to say or want me to talk about, then at just about an hour, I guess we're done for today. There we go. All right, so let's go over tonight on Ball Busters, 10 p.m. Eastern. We've got the melees. It should be a good old-fashioned insane time where we don't actually cover our topics and just make everybody eat cookies and drink shots. I have some good content for tonight, though. I got some good stuff. So don't worry. Don't worry. I got good stuff to make it a fun stream tonight. Even though Cloud stole one of my bits. He stole one of my bits. Just put it up on Twitter. Didn't care. Didn't realize. Didn't check. It was a food thing. So I got that. I made Devil annoyed because he wanted to do one food bit on Mellow Monday. I said, no, that one I'm saving for Ball Busters. You don't get to do that. Anyway, so we got Ball Busters tonight. Then tomorrow we've got Shooty Who Season 2, Episode 6 review. We've got Among Us, Ball Busters Among Us Gaming. And then on Sunday, we've got Roundtable. And on Sunday, along with Brad, Fractured, and Hitman, we do our Wormhole Watch review. It's the Season 1 finale of DS9. Season 1 finale of DS9. It's going to be great. I'm excited. We're one step closer to glory. One step closer to glory. Monday. What's Monday? Who Cares Reviews? Who Cares Reviews? 9 p.m. Eastern. Followed by Mellow Mondays, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. And every day, 1 p.m. Eastern, we're going to keep this train going. It's taking us to the promised land. The Daily Dive, the Double Ds, where you, the fans, are in control. You map it out, and we do this. No, Dom was not banned. Dom was not banned. You are not banned. Nobody is banned. I don't ban anybody. These are lies and slander. Anyway, and then at some point, I'm not sure when, because there's not a lot of time this weekend, because on the one hand, we got streams. I got dinner and streams the rest of the night tonight. Then tomorrow, we've got streams, and we got streams all day with Drive-In. Drive-In tomorrow. I've got Drive-In tomorrow. Mission Impossible 1, MI1. Join me and Jed for that. Then Sunday, we've got Roundtable. And then after that, I can let you guys know, Jed and I, we are beginning to put the first touches on. We're putting together the tabletop stream. We're going to be we're choosing a program to work, and we'll have more announcements on that in the next couple of weeks as we set that up for you guys. It'll be bi-weekly. I know some of you are already on board with that. Got to putting together the team, you, the party. It's going to be a fun one. I'm looking forward to it. But somewhere in between all that, we will get back and continue playing Expedition 33. I'm having a lot of fun. Last night's stream is unlisted here, but when we're done here, I will be uploading it to the gaming channel, Renaissance Nerd Arcade, if you missed it. It was a lot of fun. Just about 5 hours of good. The combat system, it's insane, and I love it, even though it frustrates me at times because I swear I'm hitting that dodge or that block. But now, until we play again, I got grinding to do. I'm going to put the levels in. I'm going to work at it, try and get better at it, make my character stronger so that I could just dominate, not worry about the dodging. Just take it. Anyway, so at some point we get back to that. Either way, thank you all for watching me today. Thank you all for tuning in every 1 p.m. for this show. Tuning every time. You guys are helping this show get off to a great start. We're 2 weeks in. The sky's the limit. And if you haven't watched it, as I said, go check out my Riri Williams video. I put it up right before the show. And stay tuned for everything else good on this channel. There is no banning going on. These are lies and slander. I will see you all tonight on Ball Busters. Until then, take it easy, everybody. Have a good night or day wherever you may be.